is up, guys? It's the Jongasm coming at you today with another conspiracy theory. Now, this is kind of a mix between a cartoon and a movie conspiracy theory because it is about Batman. The interesting thing about Batman is for him being a superhero, he doesn't really have any superpowers. The thing is, though, is that Batman might actually have a superpower. Not necessarily a supernatural power like many of the other superheroes out there, but a superpower nonetheless. Now, this theory was submitted to Reddit by user robostapler, so I gotta give credit to him for coming up with this theory. But now it is my job to share the theory with you guys, so let's dive right into it. According to robostapler, if Batman did have a superpower, it would be the ability to mentally adapt to any situation. Not only situation, but opponents as well. Now, this has a lot to do with the reason why he wins so many fights. What's interesting about when Batman gets beaten is it is very rare for him to be beaten multiple times by the same opponent. Using a couple examples from the comics, Bane, Prometheus, Mutant Leader, these guys did defeat Batman, but they didn't defeat him more than once. And most of the people who did defeat Batman more than once didn't beat him in the same way. Because in most of the fights that Batman gets into that are sort of a round 2 situation, he's able to either defeat his opponent by a landslide or have the fight end in a stalemate. If we want to take a look into the Nolan universe, even though I don't think it's specifically canon like the comic books are, in The Dark Knight Rises, the first time that Batman actually has a fight with Bane, he gets his ass kicked. He gets his spine broken, and he gets brought unconscious into a prison thousands of miles away from Gotham City. So he starts training in this prison to rehabilitate his back and to mentally prepare himself for the fight to come with Bane. Not only that, but he also has to mentally prepare himself to get out of the pit prison that Bane put him in. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, for those of us who have watched it, we see that it's the time that Batman decides to take off the rope, the safety rope, when climbing up the pit that he's able to make that jump. That's because he was willing to do mentally whatever it took to convince his body that it could do what it needed to do, which was, in that scenario, jumping from one ledge to the other that was extremely far away. Also, if you look into both the comics and the movies, the only villain who's really able to regularly defeat Batman is the Joker, and that's because he is literally insane and extremely unpredictable. So Batman isn't able to mentally equip himself for what comes next because he has no idea. As to where with Bane, he knows that he just needs to overpower Bane's strength, possibly take down the mask that he's wearing, or something along those lines. Now, as for his weakness, his pride would probably be a prime candidate. That becomes kind of obvious when you realize just how many situations he puts himself in where the odds of his winning are very unlikely. A couple examples of this would be maybe from the comics when he attacks Mutant Leader without even thinking and as a result almost gets his throat torn out. Or when he attacks Bane in The Dark Knight Rises for the first time, instead of even trying to escape, he just thinks that he's going to be able to take him out. As a result, he kind of got his butt handed to him and then again had to mentally prepare himself for the next battle with these guys. Even though Batman is an extremely huge presence and a very powerful, trained, genius superhero, he spreads himself too thin in multiple scenarios, and that is kind of his downfall. In conclusion, the way robostapler summarizes his theory, Batman has cultivated an ability to mentally adapt to nearly any situation, which is why he has seemed so goddamn annoyingly unstoppable over the years. This has led to a false sense of security, resulting in extremely prideful behavior, leading to his downfall on multiple occasions, leading back him adapting to the situation or opponent and his usually triumphant rematch. So there you have it, guys. Batman does actually have a superpower, and that is his brain power and his will to succeed. Now, at this point, I could go into a motivational speech where everybody does have this superpower and we just need to exercise it like we would anything else and train and hone our ability. But I'm not going to do that because why would I? That's not what this channel is for. Now for some exciting news for this channel. I have officially reached 10,000 subscribers. That is right. That is just nuts. I woke up this morning, went on the old YouTube channel, looked at it, and it said 10,010 subscribers. and I find that to be absolutely crazy. Because of this exciting news, I'm going to be doing two 10,000 subscriber themed videos. The first one is going to be a Q&A video, which was suggested by somebody in the comment section in one of my previous videos. So basically, down in the comment section below, and I really want you guys to do this because I've never actually done something like this before, comment any question that you want to ask me, and I will answer it. I'm going to be answering as many questions as possible, preferably ones that my mom wouldn't be embarrassed for me to talk about on the internet, but I am going to be basically answering 90% of the questions that are asked down below, so ask away. The second video I'm going to be doing is a challenge of your guys' choice. So along with your question down below, I also, if you can, want you to leave a suggestion for a challenge, whether it be a ghost pepper challenge or punch myself in the face as hard as I can challenge or something along those lines. This is a really good time for me to be interacting with you guys, and I really want to utilize my now 10,000 subscriber fan base. So yeah, leave your comments down below and we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I am in a bit of a rush to go to the gym and make some gains, so I'm going to let you guys go. Make sure you rate, tell me what you thought of the video, comment exactly what I told you to comment, and maybe subscribe if you want to see more cartoon conspiracies or Secrets of Cinema episodes or challenges. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, and stay fresh.